Hey there, amigos. Tio here. So it's a Sunday afternoon. I'm getting the truck ready for this week's work coming up, updating all my scan tools and such. I thought I would do an update on the mobile diagnostic toolbox. If you haven't seen the first video for the tools that are inside of it, I'll put a link in the description below. This one's going to be for just the modifications to it, to the box itself, and a couple tool changes, but that's pretty much it. So let's talk about it. You'll notice in the top already there's a green light right there. Is charging here. The object of this box was to save time, make sure that I had everything loaded up in it when I went to the E250. So I spent the whole month of August fine-tuning it because I wasn't working out of the big truck here. But now that I'm back to working in it in this month, I keep it here and I roll it out to the vehicle or inside the shop, wherever I'm working, and I bring it back and put it right here. If I'm working out of this van, I just leave it right here. But bottom line is, the jetpack, the tablet that I have underneath there, the lights and my FLIR and everything, they all use the same charging port and charging. And twice I run off and left my jetpack behind, and I had to come back for that. But what I would do when they had to be charged was take them out, put them in here in the van, sometimes in the house, and charge them. And then in haste, I would take off the next day and forget to get them. So I've said, okay, let's see how we can charge it in the box. So what I did was I added a NOCO AC outlet plug to the front of it, and from Amazon. It was like 20 bucks. It has a 16-inch extension cord to it, 3-prong, and I added that to the front. My concern doing that was going to be, it requires a 2-inch hole in the front of it. So what I did was, let me get this over here. I took a piece of scrap aluminum here. This is 1/16 of an inch aluminum. Nice heavy piece there. And I cut a section of it off, and I used the cover as a template and bolted it right to that, so I can, take care of the integrity of the plastic, because that's what I was concerned about. But now I've been using it for a month. It doesn't seem to be any effect. But that cord right there goes under, and it comes over here to the back, and I have a 2 USB charging output, and I use these cords that have double splitters, so I can actually charge 4 things at one time. So my tablet right now is charging, my jetpack, and one of my lights. I use them cords. They came with these lights. These are Matco lights. I don't carry them in the box, but I use the cords to charge for that. So they work out just fine. But and then I keep down here one of these 2 ones that plug in, because I have a 14-foot cable that I use here if I'm in a vehicle that doesn't have, or some places doesn't have AC. That's a 14-foot extension with a plug-in cigarette lighter with the adapter for that. So don't have any problems keeping it. Oh, by the way, I moved this down to the bottom. I took out the full box of heat shrink, and I put a handful of it down here in the bottom of there, so I could have some room up here. And I put my FLIR in here. I'm looking for a soft case for that. I'm also actually looking for a soft case that'll fit the Altel well, so I could put that down there. But anyway, that's how I accomplished the charging for all the stuff inside the box. Then I took bought some sheets of the sheet metal from Home Depot, and I cut it into pieces. And to the front here, I riveted. Actually, I painted it with that spraying bed liner stuff that I did the doghouse on this van with. After I pre-drilled holes and I riveted it to the front. I did that so I could do my little magnetic tray, but I had extra leftover, and if you notice, my tray fits right over here real nice and flush with the side. So I put a spare piece of metal over there on the side and riveted it. Up here at the top, I put some strips on the side here so my lights, these two stick lights that I had down in the bottom, they could sit up here out of the way, and I could charge them up here as well. So that worked out fine for here. So the only change as far as the tools here, I carry my FLIR, keep it up here, and that charges with the same charging ports as well. In the middle section, the only thing I added was the a bungee cord, and then of course down at the bottom, I took out the box of heat shrink. The Autel I'm testing as of starting tomorrow. I got a full charge with a new battery on that. I finally got one, and it came in night before last, and I charged it up 100%. So I haven't turned it on yet, but I'm concerned about when I turn it on. Is it going to still be at 100%, or is it going to be lower? That's what I'm going to check first, but that's how it works. So the only other additional thing I want to do to the box is, now, and this was an afterthought, putting it over here, and I like it much better over here for that tray. But on the front, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and make me out of sheet metal an actual, like this one that holds my clipboards there. I want to make one just thick enough to slide my clipboard down in there. So I'm going to get some more sheet metal and make me one and rivet it to the front. And then I think the box will be complete from there. But anyway, hope you like this, and maybe it'll help out somebody else. But until the next one, amigos, I'm out.